the season, number 1 in the Intermat rankings, 3rd in the coaches' rankings, and I want to pick up on that in just a moment. 11-0 again is Bravo Young, 5-0 in the Big Ten. King Sandoval for Maryland as we're underway is a 5th-year senior from Waldorf, Maryland. Bravo Young in on a good head inside single, quickly trips Sandoval to the mat for the initial takedown, and RBY jumps out to a 2-0 lead, a 2-on-1 on that left side here for Roman, who did not travel with Penn State to Rutgers on Friday night, so this will be his only appearance of the weekend. One more opportunity next week to wrestle in front of the Rec Hall fans here in a Penn State singlet for Roman Bravo Young. He leads at 2-0 here, looking for his 92nd career victory as he gives up the escape to Sandoval against 9 losses. 91-9 heading into this one. Another single leg here. And on the left leg is Bravo Young. He'll pick up on that leg and he steps behind Sandoval for the takedown. And it's a 4-1 lead for Bravo Young as he brings Sandoval back to the mat here with 2:05 remaining in the opening period. Sandoval out of St. Mary's Riken High School, where he was a 4-time National Prep All-American. Get a 2-on-1 tilt here for Roman Bravo Young. Get the 1 count. Now we get the escape for Sandoval, so it is a 4-2 lead for Bravo Young as he snaps down hard on the head here of Sandoval. Sandoval shoots in. Bravo Young snaps down hard, circles in on the left side and gets another quick takedown. The lead is 6-2. As we hit the midway point of the opening period, Sandoval gets the escape to make it 6-3. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. Another single leg here for Bravo Young. And he'll limp arm his way out of a whizzer attempt by Sandoval for his 4th takedown of the opening period. The lead is 8-3. And Bravo Young will cut him loose for another escape. And immediately, Bravo Young tries to work back in here. Now pulling in on the head. Shoots back in on the left leg, drives through it, gets the takedown. Bravo Young, as we go under a minute remaining, leads at 10-4. Over at the Penn State corner, he's going to go ahead and cut Sandoval loose again. We did get a stall warning in there against Sandoval, as Bravo Young has already picked up 5 takedowns. Now Sandoval is in on the left leg of Bravo Young. Roman sprawls back. Now Roman pushing down on the head, and he'll just jump up over the right shoulder here for his 6th takedown of the opening period. And again, he'll cut him loose. It is a 12-6 lead for Bravo Young. We still have 20 seconds remaining in the period. Sandoval now pulls in on the right knee of Bravo Young. Bravo Young kicks the leg free. Down to 10 seconds remaining in the opening period. Bravo Young this time shoots in on the right leg and quickly pops behind for his 7th takedown of the opening period. And we will head to the 3rd with Roman Bravo Young leading. We've got a problem with the clock here. It should be 14-7 or 14-6 now. Bravo Young with the lead. They have 1:09 in riding time showing. I think they're double checking that before we start the 2nd period. And we are good to go here with the start of the 2nd period. Sandoval, I believe, took neutral here to start the 2nd. 14-6. The lead for Bravo Young as he shoots in here on the left leg. And again, he'll pop behind here for a quick takedown, and the lead is 16-6. The escape for Sandoval makes it 16-7. Bravo Young working, circling now to his right. A little stutter step. Bravo Young now works back in, grabs the left leg, and does a little foot sweep to kick out the other leg. And the takedown makes it an 18-7 lead. Make it 18-8 as Bravo Young cuts Sandoval again for the escape. A minute remaining here in the period. Bravo Young back into the leg quickly, gets the takedown, and the lead is 20-8. Bravo Young is going to pick up on the ankle for a moment and then release Sandoval. The lead is 20-9. 10 takedowns already for Bravo Young. We still have 40 seconds remaining in period 2 here at 1:33. The Nittany Lions trailing the dual meet 3-0. Gary Steen losing a 1-0 decision to 15th ranked Braxton Brown in the opener. Bravo Young with another quick single leg. Gets the takedown and cuts Sandoval loose for the escape. 11 takedowns now. It's 22-10. Bravo Young snapping down on the head here. Looked like he wanted to step over. Sandoval now Bravo Young again trying to hike up over. Sandoval tried a little throw there, and Bravo Young got the arm free and tried to pounce up over that left shoulder, and two wrestlers will tie up as the period ends. So we go to the third. Bravo Young will have the... Now, Bravo Young was the one that took neutral, so Bravo Young will start on top here as Sandoval will take neutral, and he'll be given the escape. Will start neutral, and so the escape for Sandoval makes it 22-11. And Bravo Young with another quick single. 24-11, 24-12 now with the escape for Sandoval. Bravo Young pushing in, circling to the right, lowers his level, continues to circle to the right, pulling in now on the head of Sandoval. Sandoval, fifth-year senior for Maryland. Bravo Young, fifth-year senior for Penn State. Sandoval's career record is 38-46. Again, Bravo Young is 91-9 in his collegiate career heading into this one. Minute 10 remaining here in the third. Sandoval again tries a throw. Now comes up with the left ankle of Bravo Young. Now Bravo Young sprawling back, putting some pressure down in on the left shoulder here. Sandoval gets free. And now he'll jump up over that left shoulder and comes in on the left side here for the takedown. 26-12 now the lead for Bravo Young. Bravo Young wants to see if he can turn him quickly here. Just looking at the clock. Now Sandoval trying to square up with Bravo Young, and Bravo Young will go ahead and cut him. Well, now he's going to come back up under that left arm. Does not cut him loose. 30 seconds to work with. Now he'll give him the escape. And now one more takedown will do it here for Bravo Young. Bravo Young spins, turns in, gets around the midsection, and brings Sandoval to the mat for a 28-13 technical fall. 14 takedowns for Roman Bravo Young. Time of the tech fall is 6:45. And Penn State takes a 5-3 lead in the dual meet. In dual meets, he lost his first duel as a Nittany Lion and has reeled off 34 consecutive dual meet victories since. Two wrestlers tying up in the center of the mat. Working in on the left side and quickly getting behind Dom Solis is Starocci for the initial takedown. Solis is given the escape. Solis now drives in, trying to get in the legs. Starocci sprawls back, trying to circle in. Here is Starocci now. Pulling in on that right arm, continuing to work to get back in. Now he reaches out for the right ankle. Couldn't quite get there. Reaching out for the left leg. Again comes up empty. Starocci applying a lot of pressure here to Solis as he continues to shoot in on the third-year sophomore from Laurel, Maryland in the McDonough School for the Terrapins. Solis is 10-9 on the season, 1-6 in Big Ten duels as Starocci continues to really work on the head, and he circles behind out on the left side here and gets the takedown, and he'll kind of throw Solis off the far side of the mat with a 4-1 lead as Solis comes back to the center here. Starocci says we'll give him the escape. Let's start neutral. And so they will. 4-2 the lead for Starocci. Solis is 26-26 in his collegiate career for the Terrapins. Was an NCAA qualifier last year for Maryland. Took 7th at the Big Ten tournament. Of course, Starocci won the Big Ten title last year after finishing as the runner-up his redshirt freshman season. Solis was a 3-time Maryland state champ. We get a stall warning against Starocci, and you just kind of have to laugh that one off. That's just a poor piece of officiating, but should not have any effect on the outcome here as Starocci is back in on the right leg. Trying to come up through the legs here now of Solis. Leaning back in here is Starocci. Boy, a quick stalemate there by Jerron Quincy, the lead official today. Now we're going to have a caution on Starocci. Boy, it looked like they both kind of moved simultaneously there. A couple of tough calls here against Starocci. Starocci working here on the head of Dom Solis. Solis gets out of there. Now Solis backing up toward the right side of the mat. Starocci back in on the legs, head outside single. Trying to come up through the legs here. And Solis trying to come up with an ankle here. Does have the left ankle, and now Starocci turning Solis. And we get the takedown here at the edge. And we get a potentially dangerous call stopping the action. Alex Clemson is going to throw the challenge brick. He doesn't think it should have been a takedown for Starocci. Clemson is saying it should have been no takedown.
Come on, refs, you gotta move. You gotta move.
So they are going to review this. Penn State leads the dual meet 25-3 as they review here at 174 with 31.7 seconds left in the opening period. We want to remind you that the Penn State Wrestling Club is the premier collegiate wrestling booster club in the country. We would invite and encourage you to join or renew your membership and connect with nearly 3,600 other Penn State wrestling fans who are members. You can join online at PennStateWrestlingClub.org. The club will be sponsoring a pre-match social at the IST overpass on North Atherton Street starting at 11 a.m. prior to the Clarion Bowl next Sunday, February 19th. A member of the coaching staff will be speaking and light lunch fare will be provided. Details are available at PennStateWrestlingClub.org. The club is also sponsoring bus trips to the Big Ten and NCAA championships. Details are available at PennStateWrestlingClub.org, and there will be shuttle buses and 2 socials provided at the NCAA championships in Tulsa. Details are available at PennStateWrestlingClub.org. That's PennStateWrestlingClub.org. So they are continuing to review, and they're going to make their decision. The call on the mat of a takedown for Carter Starocci is confirmed. So it is a 6-2 lead for Starocci as they head back to the center with 31.7 seconds left in the opening period. Starocci up under the arms here, sitting back in is Solis. Starocci maintaining control as they come toward the near side, and now Solis is out at the right edge. Should be a 6-3 lead here for Carter Starocci with the 11.8 seconds left in the period. For some reason, they have a 4-3 lead, but it is 6-3, and now they get the scoreboard corrected with the 11.8 seconds left here in period 1. Starocci snapping down hard on the head, gets behind, and nearly took him to his back. Now rolling through and squaring up is Solis. So we will go to the second period with Starocci leading 6-3. With Starocci getting after it there at the end of the period, but coming up empty in his scoring attempt. So we go to the second with Starocci up 6-3. Riding time advantage now over 25 seconds for Starocci. Sitting out is Solis as he takes bottom, his choice to start period 2. Starocci reaches across, grabs the far leg for a moment, trying to take Solis over. Now readjusting, comes out on the right side. Solis sits out again here. Starocci maintaining control as Solis gets to a 3-point stance. Again, Starocci brings him into a seated position. Starocci applying good pressure here, driving forward. And Starocci will go over a minute in riding time advantage. We have 1:20 left in period 2. Solis working on his right knee, now brought back to a seated position. Starocci applying good pressure up over the shoulders. Now Solis reaches in, grabs a hold of the right thigh of Starocci. Head to the outside, and we'll get a stalemate with 1:03 left to wrestle in period 2. Starocci up 6-3, 1:21 in riding time advantage now. Starocci will set up in the freestyle position and push Solis away for the escape, so it's a 6-4 lead. Starocci trying to lower his level here as they work back toward the center. 50 seconds left now in the third. Starocci trying to get back in on the legs. Solis trying to get in on the legs now of Starocci. Starocci sprawls back. Starocci applying a lot of pressure here. Trying to work back in on the leg of Solis. Now drops down, grabs the right leg, and pulls in and gets the takedown on the far edge of the mat. It is an 8-4 lead for Starocci as they go off the far side with 24 seconds left. Starocci's going to, I think, give the escape here to Solis. And so he's got 24 seconds to work with here, leading 8-5 as they go back to work from their feet. Starocci snapping down hard on the head. Again, looking to circle in. Now he just drives forward. Still working here is Starocci. Again, he drives forward. Pulls in on the head, drives through, steps behind, and comes around out on the right side with 2 seconds left to secure his 5th takedown of the afternoon. 10-5, Starocci with the lead as we go to the third. 1:29 in riding time advantage posted for Carter Starocci. Starocci choosing bottom to start the third. Quickly gets to his right knee. Now stands. Back to his left knee. Back to his feet. Starocci trying to peel out of there. Solis locked in around the midsection. Drops down now on the right ankle of Starocci. Starocci steps out of there for the escape. And the lead is 11-5. 1:08 in riding time advantage still on the board for Starocci as they work from the neutral position with 1:30 left here in the third. Starocci snaps down on the head here. Again, working on the head. Again, he'll come around here on the left side. Trying to turn the corner, pulling in on the ankle. Reaches across for the far ankle and secures the takedown. And now he'll give up the escape to make it 13-6. 1:11 in riding time advantage posted for Starocci. We have 1 minute remaining. Starocci, good penetration here. He gets in on the legs. Solis goes sliding off the right side of the mat with 57.4 seconds left here in the third. Starocci up 13-6. 1:11 in riding time advantage as they work from the neutral position with 50 seconds left here in the third. Starocci pulling in on the head. Starocci drops back in on the legs. We get a stall warning finally issued against Dom Solis, the first warning. And again, Starocci driving in as Solis goes sliding backwards off the far side. 36.6 seconds left here in the third. Starocci trying to work back in here. Solis interlocking the fingers. Break apart with now 25 seconds left in the third. Starocci snaps down hard on the head again, trying to circle in. Starocci feigns his shot. Now ties up here, snaps down hard on the head, tries to get it on the right leg. Solis now trying to drive in on the legs of Starocci. Starocci snapping down on the head. Solis and Starocci go rolling through, and Starocci tried to catch the head and chest there with his legs. It'll be a major decision here with 1:11 in riding time advantage for Carter Starocci. 14-6. And Starocci picks up his 8th major decision of the season. The Nittany Lions lead this goal beat 29-3.